Hello, today we're going to do Module 6, Lesson 1. Our objective is that we're going to generate and organize data. So basically we're going to come up with our information and then we're going to organize it. This unit is all about graphing, so it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Before we start with an application problem. Damien folds the paper strip into 6 equal parts. He shades 5 of the whoops, I spelled that wrong. 5 of the equal parts, and then cuts off 2 shaded parts. Explain your thinking about what fraction is shaded. Okay, so let's start with the first thing that he does. So he's got a paper strip, and he folds it into 6 equal parts. So I know if you have thirds, and you cut your thirds in half, you have 6. Okay, we did that. He shades 5 of the equal parts. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay. Then he cuts off 2 of the parts. Explain your thinking about what fraction is shaded. So they want to know what is that fraction. Okay, well, let's think about this. I've got 4 pieces. Here's a trick. Does that mean that this 3/4 is shaded? I don't think so. The reason why it's a trick is because how many parts are there? There's 6 parts total. Doesn't matter what you do with the other parts, they're always going to be 6, right? Okay, so let's count our 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6 were shaded. Then we cut off 2, 6. So if I have 5, 6 that were shaded, and I cut off 2, 6, how many 6 are shaded? Well, 5 take away 2 gives me 3 6 are shaded. And so we need to write that. Now we need to explain our thinking. So it is 3 6 because 3 6 are shaded because 5 6 were shaded and he cut off 2 6. We cut off 2 6. 5 take away 2 equals 3. Great. That's all we have to say. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this is a pretend kind of a class. And we have asked, the teacher has asked the class, what is your favorite color? And this is the result. 4 kids chose green, 2 chose yellow, 6 chose red, 7 chose blue, and 3 chose orange. Now it says I have to make a picture graph to show this data. I have a table right here. This would be a table. It could be in tally marks. It could just be written down, and whichever it would be fine. But we've gathered our data. We've asked a question and got answers. Okay, so we've gathered our data. Now we have to show the data in a way that's meaningful, which means it has to make sense so that someone can look at it quickly and see the answer. Okay, so let me find my pencil. It says we have to show a picture graph. Okay, so I'm going to start like this, and I'm going to start like this. I want you to do the same thing with me. Now, coming down here, I'm going to write green. That's where I'll put the greens. This is where I'm going to put yellow. This is where I'm going to put red. Here's where I'm going to put blue. And here's where I'm going to put orange. Okay? Now, we have to have a table. So, class, we'll say the class's favorite color. There's our title. Now we have to label this over here. This will be our kids, our students. Okay? And this is our color. So we're going to write colors. Oops, let's see. Colors here. Okay, Now we can label it, but it has to be a picture graph, so we have to do a picture. So I'm going to put a key down here, and I'm going to use hearts today. I'm going to say 1 heart equals 1 student. Okay? So green, how many hearts will I make? I'm going to make 4 hearts. Okay, yellow gets 2. Now kind of line up your hearts. Try to make your hearts about the same size, or the answer is not easy to see. Red gets 6. Notice how I'm trying to keep my hearts about the same size and line them up so when they're like right here's 3 hearts on both sides. Okay, try to keep things even so the answer is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue had 7. See, I'm kind of trying to line up my hearts. Be a little bit particular with yourself so the answer is easy. We want to make math easy, not hard. And orange gets 3. Okay, now, looking at that, what is the class's favorite color? Which color is the most common favorite color in the class? Well, that's easy. It's blue. Which is the least favorite color? Yellow. And I can tell because my hearts are about the same size, and I can tell by which stack is taller. Okay, now let's change things up. Okay, now I'm going to do this again, and we're going to start a fresh graph because I want you to have a second graph on your notes. Okay, normally I wouldn't, but I want you to have a fresh graph on your notes. So we're going to make the same graph again. Class's favorite color. We're going to do one thing different. Here's our title. And these were students. Kind of hard to write sideways. Students, and these were our colors. And then we had green right here. We had yellow here. We had red here. Blue here. And orange here. Okay, now, last time I said that 1 heart was 1 student. Now, what do we do if 1 heart is 2 students? This is the one thing we're going to change. Okay, well, 4. How many hearts will I make? If there are 2 students, I would need 2 hearts, right? Because this would be 2 students, this would be 4 students. Okay, so yellow has 2. So how many hearts will I make? If 1 heart is 2 students, I would make 1 heart. Okay, red has 6. How many hearts will I make for 6? Well, 2, 4, 6, I would need 3, right? Another way that you can figure that out is, what is 6 divided by 2? Well, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, now 7. Oh dear. Oh dear, because 7 divided by 2 is not an even number. Well, here's what we do. Watch this. This is for 2 kids. This is for 4 kids. This is for 6 kids. Now you want to see my trick? Oh. Ooh, half a heart would be 1 kid. Isn't that fascinating? So 2, 4, 6, 7. Ooh, now we have 3 students. I see that we're going to have to do another half of a heart. So how many hearts am I going to do? Well, I know I need to do 1 heart for 2 students. There's 2 students. Now I have to get to 3. So I'm going to do half a heart. Isn't that fun? Well, the nice thing about changing the number of things that the picture stands for means that you don't have to draw as many hearts. Wasn't that handy? We drew hardly any. Before I had to draw 7. Well, this one I only had to do 3.5. I had to draw half as many hearts. That was so much easier and a lot quicker. But when you go to read it, you have to pay attention to what the picture stands for. Otherwise, I would say, oh, there's 3 kids who liked red, and that's not true. There's 6. So you have to pay attention to this because it will tell you the answers. It will also make your life easier, which means you have to make less pictures. Right? Good luck with your homework. I'll see you soon.